Strap yourselves in. I'm going to make a jump to Lightspeed.
What's up, Hyperdrivers? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a live show. Haven't done this in 3 weeks or so, something like that. It's been a while. Been a minute. Happy to be back. Happy to finally be able to talk to you guys. I've been sick for the last like 2 weeks, and I'm actually kind of getting over that. So we are here today to talk about Kenobi. It's because we haven't gotten a chance to talk about Kenobi since I've been sick. So glad to be here talking about Kenobi. And with me is my band of merry men over here. We got and a beautiful woman along with us. And so a beautiful woman too, lovely woman with us. We got Craig in the house. What's going on, Craig? The wise old wizard.
All times I gotta say hello though.
This is the perfect time.
Now. Yep.
There you go.
How's it going? Good to be back.
Cool. And guys in the chat, let me know how the audio sounds right now. It's because I've made a few adjustments, so just give me some feedback. Let me know what's going down. We got the Raging Mando in the house, also under the weather with me, together, like brothers, bro.
COVID. Tomax and Samox or whatever those guys' names.
That's G.I. Joe.
I know. You get it.
Yeah. We got the lovely Michelle in the house. How you doing, Michelle?
Very good. Thanks for having me.
No problem. And we got No More Mutants in the house. What's going on, Ralph?
What's up, guys?
Ralph.
Happy to be here. Very happy.
Awesome. So before I get on to everybody in the chat, I just want to go over a few things since we haven't had a live show in a while. There will not be a live show this Sunday. My daughter is actually having her recital, both of them. So my wife told me it was at 1:00. I was like, there's no way I'm going to get across town after doing a live show. And again, I'm trying to stay married. So that's the whole that's the whole key to collecting. Keep your wife happy.
Smart.
Amen.
Yeah. So there's not going to be a live show this Sunday. So because of that, I got something special for this episode right here. The 6,000 subscriber giveaway was not claimed. So we're going to be doing a giveaway for you guys who are in the chat today. It's going to be a 1/6 scale Darth Vader figure from Sideshow. That was what the 6,000 subscriber giveaway was. And one of you guys are going to win this tonight. So it's going to happen at sometime in the middle of the show. I don't know when exactly. Whenever we're feeling, kind of squirrely about it, we'll do it.
That's pretty sexy.
Yeah. So cool. Hang out with us, chat with us, and we'll give that away to one of you guys in the chat, and you guys can go home with that. So that's cool. I just came back from Star Wars Celebration 2 weeks ago. There's a ton of videos that I put out on that. I hope you guys got a chance to watch that. I'm gearing up to go to San Diego Comic-Con also in July. So let me know what you guys want to see from that, and hopefully you guys were thought the celebration videos were cool. I'm thinking about doing something along that line. I'm always looking for feedback though to make the show better. So just let me know what's going down with that. And that's it. And we hit 7,000 subscribers this week. So I got another giveaway that I'm trying to hunt for that one. So we're all kinds of giveaways going on. We're in a giving mood. But yeah, we're here to talk about Kenobi. So let me say what's up to everybody in the chat. We got Sean Stone in the house asking me about that tape measure. This guy has got me self-conscious about pulling out the tape measure now. So Sean, if you guys have never talked to Sean, he's an awesome dude, right? This guy was a member of the 501st, super chatty, nice. Awesome, cool guy, great personality. But he meets me and he's like, "Bro, I love your videos, man." He's like, "Your videos are really cool. I really like when you take out the tape measure and you're over there measuring stuff and everything." And I'm listening to him and I'm like, "You making fun of me about the tape measure?" So I'm like, now every time I whip it out, I think about him.
Oh, nice. That's what he said.
All right. We got Spice Runners Lounge in the house. What's going on?
I'm jealous.
You jealous?
Yeah.
You got Jedi Master Northwest in the house. We got Chi-Town. What's going on, my man? We got Jedi Shizzle in the house. It just completely jumped on me. Holy crap. All right. Jedi Shizzle. We got Jose Paez. Scott Berry's in the house. Oh, we lost Michelle. Michelle's been having some technical difficulties. Yeah. She's going to be jumping in and out.
Help her.
Yeah.
Help everybody.
Scott's saying the audio sounds great. Cool. IMAX 7065 is in the house. We got Dennis is in the house. Who else is up in here? We got Night of the Batman. Cool.
Very
Speaking of
nice.
Night of the Batman, if you guys don't know, tomorrow a Batman bust is going to be released. I thought was pretty dope. J. Pablo Pop is in the house. We got Jojo Valdez. Mojo. That's what I thought too. Mojo Jojo. We got Joe Fuzz.
Like that icon.
I think we are caught up.
I like that.
So, here, bring Michelle back in. You there, Michelle? There she is. Okay, cool. So, we're on episode 4 of Kenobi.
Spoilers.
And spoilers. Yes. Oh, yes. I got to give the warning. If you guys have not seen any of this show, you know, don't hang out here unless you want to be spoiled, because we are going to talk all kinds of spoilers on this episode,
including episode 4, which dropped today.
Right. So that's part of the reason why I wanted to separate the TV show reviews from our normal Sunday show. It's because the Sunday show usually has, you know, talks about collectibles and stuff like that, and then some of you guys haven't seen the show. Which, if you haven't seen the show that airs on Wednesday by Sunday, I don't know, man. Are you really a Star Wars fan?
Thank you. Thank you.
But you know, obviously, you know, people got jobs. They, you know, I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. But come on, you know, you should have already seen this show. Anyway, we're gonna be talking spoilers today. So if you haven't seen it already, please go watch it. Come back, hang out with us after that. But if you want to hang out and win something today, then you know you're gonna get spoiled. So that's what's going down. What do you guys think about the show so far? Start off with Craig.
Love it so far. I mean,
Yeah?
it has its, I'll say, minor flaws, but overall, huge thumbs up.
Nice. Frankie?
Yep, same.
All
Yeah, I
right.
like how the more of the struggle that Obi-Wan's dealing with, but good casting choices.
All right. Michelle, before you get knocked off again.
Right? I want to say that I've really, really enjoyed this series so much. I think the casting,
And there she went.
Oh,
Man,
So
yeah,
close.
she's really having some issues tonight. All
It's
right.
gonna be fast.
She'll come back. Yeah. She'll be like, it was great. All right. No, Ralph, what do you think?
I've had my issues. I voiced it to the group. For the first 2 episodes, I was really like having a hard time. And then, you know, it got better on the 3rd one. The 4th one is good. The 4th episode is good. I'd still question one of the castings, but that's me.
Okay.
And, but, you know, we can talk about it. But so far, I give the show like a good 7.5.
Nice. I feel like it's a good
not
show.
As bad as it's not as bad as Boba Fett.
No.
I agree. I like it more than Boba Fett. I feel like there's moments where you just got to suspend disbelief with it, because there's things that happen that I'm like, really?
right?
Yeah.
You know? And then it's like I sit there and I think about it. I'm like, okay, the adult me is analyzing this is because it doesn't make sense to me. Would the kid me that watched this be the same way? It's because like you see things like, you know, Masters of the Universe as a kid, you know, like the Masters of the Universe is a perfect example. When I watched that as a kid, I loved that movie. Watched it like 10 times over. You know, but you watch it now and you're like, yeah, one with Dolph Lundgren.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you watch it now and it's rough. It's a rough watch.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, you know,
High time.
I wouldn't say Kenobi's like that, but it's got some moments where I'm like, yeah, okay. It's wondering what's going down here.
Yeah, there have been some rough moments, but it is better than the Book of Boba Fett.
True. What do you guys think about where they start you at with Kenobi? You know, you got 10 years that's passed since the end of the Clone Wars, since he fought Anakin. He's kind of defeated mentally, it seems. Do you think it's a good starting point for him? Do you think Ewan McGregor's doing his? It's kind of like what you would like. He's fulfilling the role. What do you think? Work away the other way, like, Ralph. What you think?
I think he is. I think he's trying to tie in Ewan with Alec Guinness's performance. He is an older person. He's not, you know, an old man, but he's getting there. He's rusty in the Force, as we've seen and stuff. But he is still heartbroken. That's still lingering in his mind, and it's still hiding. And he's terrified of what's happening out in the galaxy because they are hunting Jedi and so forth. But I think he's doing a great job in portraying that. I think he is doing a great job.
Okay. Frankie?
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to see a lot of comments about that. They're not tying it in very well, but look at how you were 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You're not the same person.
Right.
I mean, there's still some time to progress because the kids are what, 12 years old in here or something like that.
10. 10. It should be 10.
10. Yeah, 10. So they still got another, 8 more years before we see that Ben. So there's plenty of time. And then you still got the part where he's going to be talking to Qui-Gon. So there's going to be learning that goes on there for him. So there's a lot of transformation yet to happen again.
Right.
He's just getting back to that point. But Ewan McGregor is doing a hell of a job, I think.
I do too. I do agree.
His facial expressions, the emotion in his eyes and stuff like that. I mean,
his gestures. He's picked up on some of the gestures of Alec Guinness, and he's trying to portray, hey, I'm transforming into the old man. And he's done that, with the way he moves and so forth. He's doing a good job.
True.
Yep, I agree.
Greg, got anything to chime in with that?
What I like is that they're kind of showing, as you said, the transition into the old man. So they've given justifications, just like him being wounded here, to show, like, from what you ended Revenge of the Sith with until the battle you see in New Hope. How his skills have kind of regressed down. So it kind of makes logical. It feels natural. Right. And then the second thing I really like about it is that they're showing where, I hate to say the name, The Last Jedi, so screwed up, the reclusive Jedi, that's defeated and all that, and has gone into hibernation, so to speak. Not hibernation, but a recluse, hermit. Where they screwed Luke up so bad in that this was written well, very believable. So they did the same thing that Yoda did, but they did it right.
That's a good comparison right there. So you feel like they did a better job with portraying the I guess the regressed Jedi or the defeated Jedi versus what they did with Luke.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
he basically Obi-Wan didn't necessarily give up on the concept and the belief in them, I mean, he did to an extent, but anyway, it's just much more believable and well written to me. And it's basically the same type story, but it's much more palatable for me.
Right.
Michelle's there.
Hey.
Grab her.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm on my phone because my laptop is doing some updates. So you're seeing me from my cell.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What do you think about Ewan McGregor's portrayal so far of Kenobi? Where they brought him in at.
Yeah, I love it. I love his acting and everything is really good. What I was trying to say before I got cut off was that I love the little girl that plays Leia. I think the casting was done really good. Mm-hmm. I think the only unfortunate thing is that Carrie Fisher cannot see this.
Oh,
right.
Hey,
right.
It's a trap. What's up, guys? How you doing, man?
I'm wearing my Book of Boba Fett, so you guys remember how bad this was.
Oh gosh.
How good this show is.
No. Oh no.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're all right.
No, you're good. I was just saying how much I've enjoyed it so far. Now the acting that the lady that plays Reva, I'm not really as big a fan of her. I mean,
Let's jump into that. As opposed to Ewan's character. How do you guys feel about Reva? So she's kind of like the main villain, I guess.
I like
the story. You like her?
Yep.
Yeah, I dig her.
You dig her too?
So
yeah, I like her too.
You like
I
her too?
like her as being she's the young one in the group.
Mm-hmm.
She's more hungry,
mm-hmm.
and it's just some people have mastered the art of being an asshole
mm-hmm.
and not portraying it on your face.
Frankie?
I am one of those people. Job of it.
I'm not a fan of her, man. I'm not a fan of her. Of all the Inquisitors that I've seen throughout the series so far, comics and TV, she's my least favorite. I find her a little bit annoying.
Same here. She's not intimidating. She doesn't portray sinister to me.
Right.
I find her more fearsome than Moff Gideon.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yes.
I don't think
agree
so.
with that, and I think
I think an Ewok would slap Moff Gideon.
Nah.
He'll stone him.
No, man.
The only thing I agree with Frankie on is that her Inquisitor is hungry. She's willing to bypass seniority to get what she wants. She's out there to grab hold of something that it's not hers and take it from somebody who it belongs to, like the seat that we see that she's walking through, and she wants that Inquisitor, the Grand Inquisitor seat. But as an actress, I think she's doing a decent job. But I think they could have done some maybe prosthetics or make her an alien to make it more menacing, or even put on the helmet on her.
The helmet. She needs a helmet.
Great, because as much as Star Wars is full of helmets, she could have used one to portray that being a sinister villain, which they didn't do. And it's kind of like, I think I know who you are already from the intro. I think I know who you are. And we're all trying to guess if that's her, but I think she comes across a little bit weaker. But as an Inquisitor, she's trying to get something that belongs to somebody else, which is, the Master and Apprentice. The apprentice eventually kills the Master to become the new Master. Takes his own apprentice. In the Sith mythology.
I'm in no way saying that the actress is bad. I just think that the character itself is so far. I don't like the way she's written into the story. Like for instance, there was a lot of video, and especially in the trailers, drummed up about the Grand Inquisitor, and so far he got knocked out in episode 2. I was
baby.
I'm like, dude, and I know that's not how he dies. It's because unless this takes place after Rebels, which it can't. It's because I think Kenobi was older at that point in Rebels.
His character had weight. I mean, as soon as he came on the screen, he was, had a presence to him and all that. And my problem with her, she doesn't emote. Go look at the scene where she's interrogating Leia in 4 here.
In episode 4, right?
And whenever she gets frustrated, she goes like this. And there's no, look at her hand gesture versus her face. Like, still pause it right there. She goes like this. And there's zero. I mean, she's had the same scowl on her face like the entire time. She has zero range of, pardon?
A helmet would have really helped that.
Yeah. In and out. But
she doesn't have good resting bitch face.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
She's better resting bitch.
But that's my beef. I don't have a problem with the writing because I don't know the, character in the.
Ultimately, and this is something that I've always said, and it's like the people that want to go after the actors and really trash them for however they portray a character.
Mm-hmm. No.
The main thing is, like, if you want to trash somebody, it's actually the director you need to trash because they're the one that accepted that performance, on tape.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. They're the ones that are, they're who knows how many takes they did of a scene.
Correct.
Right. That's the one that they settled on. That this is what I want.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
That's 100%. That's like the kid who played Anakin, in episode 1. He got trashed in college. He's like, hey man, I just did my lines. Somebody put the movie together, man. That's on him.
Right. Yep.
Right.
What do you think about IMAX theory right here? I don't think Reva's the actual villain. I think we're going to learn that she was a survivor from Order 66. One of the younglings, I guess, that they showed at the beginning of the show. Yeah. They did show that, which was kind of right. That was a little bit. They haven't gone back to that yet.
Yeah, with all the kids right there. What do we do?
Opening pan in. I went back and watched, and it comes right by her. What potentially is her. Yeah. So she's literally the first character that you see in the series.
I got to rewatch that.
Yeah.
See if that's
I do agree with him. I do think that is her. And I think that's her beef with Kenobi. Her own personal beef is that, Kenobi made the message and didn't come after the younglings, and left her to fend for herself. He sent the message, do not come back to the temple. That time it's now past.
Right.
And these are children now, and they have no parent, they have no legal guardian, they got nobody, and they got to fend for themselves. And obviously, if that is her, she got taken up by the Empire, and
so you think her hunger for Kenobi is more about that than it is about her just that's the way that she gets in Vader's favor.
I think she has both scenarios, but I think that's her personal beef with him. But she's like, I'm gonna give this guy to Vader because I want that seat. But yeah, I got beef with him too, and that's what if she's that youngling.
What about this, man? What about this? It was right now is still kind of a plot hole for me until they kind of explain something. And Eben, I'm going to direct this one at you, bro, since you haven't got one directed at you. The whole idea that Reva knows who Anakin is, and this whole tie-in between Kenobi and the Organas, right? The Organas. The fact that she knows that, but that Vader doesn't.
Doesn't make sense, right?
Right.
So I think they had to add that as a plot hole to get the story moving. because if Vader knew the kid that Organa was linked to Kenobi, then 10 years wouldn't have passed, and they would have like resolved their issues years ago. So yeah, it's a little plot hole in the story that don't understand. Maybe they'll explain it later how she knows, and she hasn't told Vader, and I don't know.
Right. You guys want to dive in on that? I know Frankie or sorry, Ralph just went bananas. So
yeah.
He's like, I hate this shit.
Let me tell you, that was the first thing when I literally paused the thing with the whole, why does she know who Anakin is?
Right.
Why? Like I always have heard, shit travels downwards, but you don't know what the boss is doing. You don't see that world because you're a midget, you're an underling, you're just an Oompa Loompa. You have no idea what Willy Wonka is doing. How the hell does she know the biggest secret, supposedly, that nobody is supposed to know except for Palpatine and Anakin? Because the droids were destroyed, Vader came out, he never addressed himself as Darth Vader to Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan didn't even know Darth Vader was Anakin. And then she says, Anakin Skywalker is alive. And I'm like, and he's coming after you, and he's Darth Vader. I'm like, what the? I literally blew my gasket.
Yeah, like, how does she know that?
And okay, maybe she found a secret. She found a secret file. She went into Palpatine's notes. I don't know. She picked up a reception. I'll give them a plot hole that they can fill in later. But I got pissed at that because I was like, she shouldn't know that. Nobody should know that. Vader, I would assume, would kill her if she knew that. Except if she was that youngling, and she escaped and she saw Anakin killing, the younglings, but she doesn't know that Anakin walking in the temple that looks like Hayden Christensen is a guy in the black suit that is now Darth Vader. Who told her that?
Well, what if they would have saw the holo recording?
Yeah, but that's still that's true. Shit, Darth Vader, yeah, where he did christen him.
He christened him Vader.
Yeah,
right? Christened him Vader. Yeah,
she managed to catch that.
But maybe that's the plot hole. She saw.
You're welcome.
Do you think she's going to blackmail him or something? Is that what's the goal?
Well, she ain't going to blackmail him because he'll kill anybody that knows about it.
Yeah. I can't wait to. Oh my god, I can't wait.
Like if he doesn't know, I agree. I would love to see that part of the episode when he finds out. It's
that
because
she knows.
That she knows. It's because historically, at least from what I've seen in the comics with him, and anybody that finds out that he's Anakin dies. Like,
well, I mean, just to go ahead and jump there, that scene today when he stormed in that freaking room, and snatched her ass up.
Hell yeah!
Like, put you in place, girl.
Do you think they did Vader justice so far?
Oh, dude, yeah, hell yeah, they have.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Except the fire scene didn't make any sense
when he let him go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand that one either.
Fire, I can't get you right over there.
I think what his thing with the fire was letting him go. It's like, don't worry, I'm playing mind games with you. I'm poking it until I freaking kill you. But my biggest issue was the fighting sequence, which was very not Anakin Skywalker from Episode 3. I know it's 10 years removed, but okay, I can see him closer to the one.
He had his arms cut off.
It has been 10 years. It has been 10 years since those events. But in the comics, they show that the suit actually makes him worse than when he was in.
He had his arms cut off in between the two.
But a Rogue One.
Yeah, but he really wasn't he wasn't acrobatic. He was like force peopling up and slashing them here. He was bringing them to him and stabbing them. He wasn't really he wasn't doing any whipping around. Yeah. He wasn't going all Carly King on them. So he wasn't getting slayers on them. But I mean, I think he was pretty menacing though. Like when they brought him into the scene and I think it was akin to Rogue One anyway. When they brought him in, I think that was cool.
It was very menacing. The lighting that they used in that sequence when he found Kenobi for the first time and so forth, that was like, holy crap! And you could see when Kenobi, connected with him, he literally turned, and you're like, oh shit! It's literally a Michael Myers scenario where Michael Myers has no facial expression. it's just a mask, and you don't know what the hell is happening underneath, but you're taking a shit because he's looking right at you.
Yeah, that was pretty scary, and they had good music too.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to know about is what the hell is the fascination with Bacta tanks and all these new
Right?
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
When I saw Kenobi going to Bacta tank, I was like, "Oh, Frankie's gonna say something."
Right.
Flashback.
Oh, like 10 seconds.
big fucking Bacta tanks.
Yeah.
One note on the Order 66 at the opening scenes, the CG of that, whenever you compare that back, how far that's come, to Revenge of the Sith, the same scenes, and how the temple looks, and using real actors as the clone troopers and all. It's just like, yes, thank you.
I really appreciated that. That was really good. And I also appreciated Tamora Morrison in the one scene where he was a veteran asking for credits. I mean, you kind of know what's happened. You know what Kenobi must feel like. He's seen that face. He's been betrayed by that face, but he also served with that face, and they went to war and they bled in the field with that face. So he's like, I don't know if I trust him or not, but here's a piece of credit and take off. But that was a nice little nugget they threw in there for us. And you could see he looked like a 501st trooper too.
Yeah,
because he had the blue.
Yeah. Do you think that was Rex?
No. I don't think that's Rex. No.
I think that whole scene was more about like what Ralph was saying, and that it was just showing that he's still able to do the right thing even when it's causing him some pain.
Right. Yeah, General Kenobi brought that up. Yeah, we did. Kenobi found out about that in Revenge of the Sith, but it happened for like a split second. So it is possible for Kenobi to have glassed over that, But Yoda would definitely know. He was told it like more than once by Palpatine. What do you guys think about Leia? Yeah, casting her in this, making it. I
think it was a great
about her.
So Vivian Lyra Blair is her name.
Okay.
So I love that it was the trailer kind of made you believe that Luke was we're gonna see more of Luke in this, and you totally didn't even think about Leia, and then it wound up being more about her.
Right.
Which it's great for me and my daughter watching it together.
Right, yeah, but she's named Leia.
The only thing that I was thinking is that it's just a shame that Carrie Fisher can't see this, because I think she's doing such a brilliant job portraying her.
She has a sassiness to her.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Yeah.
I do like that.
And I love how they're connecting Obi-Wan with her and connecting with Padme, where he's talking about her and saying, you remind me, and her mother was strong when he's pretending, that's her father. Yeah. That was really nice.
I like the hand holding scene today too.
Yes, that was good.
Yeah, that was nice.
And I do. Is this a staring contest?
Yeah, that was good. That was good. But again, that brings up some issues, though. It's because she's an Inquisitor. They hunt Jedi. They hunt Force sensitives. And if she's able to deflect that mind, reading that she's trying to do, wouldn't that register in her head that she's Force sensitive?
Right. Yeah. I mean, you would think.
Yeah.
I didn't like that whole interrogation scene. It seemed like, I mean, for goodness sake, she's 10 years old. She's not 21. It just was like, it just seemed off. Yeah. Like, that's how you're going to talk to a little girl like that? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I do like, Disney's trying to connect this to the last trilogy that shall not be named. But, by making a connection with Leia and Obi-Wan, why did she name her son Ben? Now you kind of see now she really does have an attachment to Obi-Wan. She really does. It's not just episode 4 that we you're here with, with Kenobi. Okay, and that's all we know. But why did she name him Ben? Now we kind of got a reason why. But I
didn't catch that. That was good.
That's very good. Very good.
But one of the names in the original in the Legends.
Yeah, Ben.
But that was Luke.
That's what I'm going with.
That was Luke's
kid,
right?
Yeah. Was Myra, which
God,
that was such a missed opportunity. I digress.
But I don't understand how Leia didn't mention that in episode 4 then, instead of saying, you served my father during the Clone Wars.
Yeah, she's like, you saved me from some stupid, kidnappers.
I had the same issue. I had the same issue, and we've mentioned it in the chat. And I was like, why is her message so, I guess diplomatic or very like a politician, like, hey, I need your help. But somebody pointed out at the very end, she actually like, hey, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. She kind of got a little personal. I still don't see it, but that's what some people are saying. But I had a problem with her message in episode 4 because she knew Ben. Now they're telling us, and she didn't say, hey, Ben Kenobi, or hey, Obi-Wan, it's me. Thanks for saving me when I was 10 years old.
Right.
But I kind of need your help again. You helped me once. No, it was you served my father. He didn't serve your father. He served you. It's
possible that she kept it vague like that because in case the message got captured by the other hands, maybe she didn't want to go too far, right? Yeah, what do you think about the? Because this was brought up with us also. Jedi Shiz was bringing up the chase scene from episode 2.
Right.
What'd you guys think about that?
Yeah.
Right.
Look,
it wasn't good.
How old is your daughter, Frankie?
That chase scene over the Vespa bike chase.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
true.
But the problem with that is editing and directing. That's
right.
You can cut that scene to be 1,000% better than it was.
What they should have done was like make it the forest more dense, where it's harder for the bigger people to get through, but she could maneuver through.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it looked like at any time they could have just bent over and just got her. I'm like, seriously, that you're really not even trying. It didn't even seem like.
I mean, they're running like they just got done at Taco Bell and trying to find a bathroom.
Yeah.
Right.
I have a question. One is, why does she run like Warwick Davis? All right, because she's 7 years old.
Poor girl.
And she's portraying a 10-year-old, which they should have casted a 10-year-old. Okay, or
she's 10.
7.
No, she's 10.
Now
I looked her up. I looked her up. She's 10. Yeah.
She looked like she was 7.
She does look young.
Well, you got to remember, Carrie Fisher was tiny too, so they had to cast someone proportionate to her size.
Yeah.
Okay. The second thing I have is, doesn't Flea's gun have stun? I mean, we all saw Princess Leia trying to run away from stormtroopers, and they just said, "Put your gun to stun." Boom, they got her. But this little girl's like bobbing and weaving through the forest, and they're just getting hit. I'm like, nobody has stun. Just stun her, right?
Right.
I didn't like the Flea casting either.
No, I didn't like the Flea casting at all.
The one thing I didn't like, it was the Reva's jumping action. It did that.
What was the point of that?
Yeah.
Right?
The Matrix.
That was another one of those spin gun shots. It's like, why are we doing this flip?
Yeah.
Parkour.
Yeah.
And the motion was very unnatural.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. I thought the same thing though in the force choke scene today though. Like when Vader came in and choked her, and they gave you that side profile shot, she almost looked like she was standing on something invisible.
Yeah.
It didn't
you could
give her
tell
that feeling.
Her rigging, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. That was a little bit off. So there are little things like that that's nitpicking, but I mean, still
for sure.
Talking about the chase scene, if you go back and look at like the cantina scene, whenever Obi-Wan cuts an arm off, it's quick at it. There's a lot of stuff that's impression. You're not actually seeing it if you watch that scene. You see the saber swing, you don't see the arm hit. It's boom, 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 cuts. And then in the chase scene in the forest, the guy runs for like 10 feet and runs into a branch. That's not in the blocking of it or anything. It's just the camera work and the editing is why that failed.
Right. True. Yeah. See,
damn editors. Dank Ferrick.
All right. So that brings us into episode 3, right? So episode 3, let me see. Episode 2 was where Vader first appeared, right? Or was it episode 3? Like I'm losing my train of thought. Episode 3 was when Vader first appeared.
Yeah. End of 2.
End of 2 was the chase scene.
Yep.
3, they bring him to the new planet. So other plot holes that happen in episode 3. The fact that that Kenobi escapes on an unpiloted ship that has no way of changing course. It's going to a planet. She looks at the manifest or the computer, but then she doesn't know what planet they're going to. And she goes back to the Inquisitor's castle and is setting up probes. I felt like that was also kind of a miss too. That should have They could have just gone direct with it, in my opinion. You guys feel the same way about that?
Yeah, because it's kind of like you can outrun the cop, but not the radio.
Right?
Yeah.
So they could have called ahead and had somebody waiting
Right.
for them.
Very good.
We
Very
all
good
play
thinking.
Need for Speed at a certain point,
Right.
coming around the bend.
But you would think too, like there's got to be a way to override that. And you think Ben could have figured that out too.
True. I like that he's continually trying to communicate with Qui-Gon, and I'm kind of hopeful that Qui-Gon will appear at some point.
Right.
So
do you guys think that they'll even bring out Luke in this series? Because we've only got 2 more episodes left. So
I don't think so.
I don't think so. But the communication that you mentioned, where he was trying to commune with Qui-Gon, reminded me of Luke in Empire after he got his hand cut off, and he's calling out to Ben, "Why didn't you tell me he was my father?" And you could feel the pain that he felt because Mark Hamill portrayed that very well, and I think Ewan's doing that very good. And he's calling to Qui-Gon like, "I need you," and it's just dead silent, and it's like heartbreaking because who that guy was, and Yoda has taught him a little bit of how to commune with him, and it's been 10 years, and it's just dead silent, and he's running for his life, and he knows that if Vader is alive, he knows he's got his kid. It's about to blow up.
True.
If Vader finds out that is his kid, it's gonna hit the fan. So he better just tell that little girl, keep your mouth shut.
Well, that can't happen. There's no way that he finds out.
Not because of canon, but if this was released in chronological order, would be like, dude, if Vader finds out, it's going to hit the fan. It's going to hit the fan that's his kid. But in that Jedi's mind, which is apparently, we know what happens in canon, but he doesn't. He's portraying just the fear of like, I'm alone. Nobody's here. And you're not answering me. And it's very, you can feel it's very palpable from Ewan's, acting.
True.
What Michelle was saying about Luke appearing, I think that's how it'll probably end, is him going back to the Overwatcher and the toy, that somehow that'll get into his hands.
The Skyhopper.
The Skyhopper. They'll bridge that, to Rogue One and New Hope.
Yeah.
Real quick, going back to episode 1. Mm-hmm. Exactly how many lightsabers are buried in Tatooine?
Right.
Well, you gotta go out there with a metal detector, right?
Oh my god,
that's funny.
And two of them again.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. It's always.
So, did you guys recognize anybody today in episode 4 that was? I mean, I recognize the Padawan that was like frozen or like on in the trophy case. Did you guys recognize anybody else?
I recognize the first one that has the detective guy.
What'd you think about? I'll go back to that. Yeah, let me bring up those images so you can see.
That CG was bad on that.
That one, I recognized him from one of the Clone Wars episodes.
That one right there.
That one.
Yeah, he's from the Clone Wars. I can't remember his name, but he was in a few episodes.
Yeah, he was a detective Jedi. He had a cane.
That opened up the lightsaber, right?
Yeah.
Do you think these guys are dead, or do you think this is like a suspended thing, like carbonite?
I think they're dead.
I think they're dead. But do you guys remember the episode of Rebels where I think Kanan was looking for a new Jedi Master for Ezra? He didn't feel he was worthy enough. Mm-hmm. And he looked for another Jedi. He thought he found her, but it was a plot from the Inquisitors. When he found her body ran back into this like amber shell, and it was similar to this. And it was Sandula. It was somebody. It was one of the prominent Jedis, and she was dead, and she was in that. And somebody was saying that how like Quinlan Vos can touch something and kind of see the memories of that item or who held it and stuff like that. That this is kind of like a similar thing, almost like to call back to Jedi, like, hey, we still have these guys over here. They're ghosts. Their Force essence is here, and it's going to help us catch you. That's what somebody was thinking, but I think these guys are gone.
Yeah, I do too.
And before we keep on with this, let me just say what's up to some people in the chat. We got Thor who showed up. What's going on, Thor? Joe's in the chat. What's going on, dude? I saw someone else. All right, I can't remember if I saw anybody else, but
Crash
welcome to the chat.
Jeff's in the chat too.
What the fuck is
Jeff.
Juan?
Roadhouse. Remember, guys, we're going to be doing a giveaway towards some point. I'm not going to say when. Just hang out. But there's a giveaway. If you weren't here at the beginning to find out what the giveaway was, you'll be pleasantly surprised later. But anyway.
Will.
Yeah, so at the beginning here, this guy's supposed to be Quinlan. At least that's what people are saying. This is Quinlan Voss. They're saying this is Plo Koon, but I don't think that's Plo Koon. It don't look like him.
That doesn't look like Plo Koon, but that looks like it kind of looks like the one that had that messed up face.
The one from Clone Wars that had the horns?
The horns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I thought about him too, but
his horns are bigger though.
Yeah, it's not Plo Koon.
No, but Plo Koon crashed, right?
Yeah, he blew up.
Yeah. Sorry, it's so small. Hold on,
but you do see the two levels.
Oh, you're good.
You're good? Let me see if I can zoom in. Here.
Yeah, I love
zoom
that
in.
they got 2 tiers of dead or suspended.
I think these guys are like in suspended animation.
So the other thing that was brought up is that you notice how they have
tank water.
You're right.
How many levels are there?
They have a lot of different Jedi that are just people we don't even know, you know? Yeah. So there was one person's thought that this could be leading up to a season 2. What do you guys think?
Trying to figure out who this guy is.
Yeah, he looks dope.
Right?
He looks pretty cool. I like the fur outfit
Like
or whatever.
someone they collected from like the Old Republic.
Right? Yeah, it really looks something like that, right?
Yeah,
they
who's
really
that?
focus on her face.
Yeah, they did.
So I feel like I've seen her somewhere else before, so it makes me think, you know, not in the TV shows or Star Wars, but like just another actress, you know, that. And they focused a little bit on her too.
How they kept their eyes open on them and everything.
Yeah.
So
you know, like very creepy.
Did they like take him to a taxidermist, or I mean,
they put him in a pose, right?
Right? Like Hot Toys.
Like if they fought them and they were fighting them, you'd think, you know, like they'd be mangled or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and then of course he finds the youngling.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even take off the hat, man. That poor kid.
Nah.
Yeah, this doesn't make sense. None of this does.
He's got that look on his face, like this is when he saw Anakin.
Right.
Unless there's some kind of Sith power that freezes them.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like when you boil crabs.
Right.
That's so wrong.
They all have electronics next to them, so it could be in some kind of cryo.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible.
The idea of this is cool.
Yeah.
The idea of this is cool.
The only reason I don't think they're alive is because the possibility of them being freed.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of why they wouldn't be alive. But they just want to keep them like that as a trophy. It's a trophy room, really. He called it a tomb, but it's more of a trophy for them.
Right. You have all the Jedi they've captured or killed.
Just like their lightsabers that are in the.
Do you think this has anything to do with the later stories about getting the whatever the Force, the midichlorians out of them?
That's what I was just thinking. Like, could this be a potential lead to the technology that we saw in episode 9?
Cloning.
That somebody cloned themselves. We will not say his name, spoilers alert. But you know, he cloned himself, and could they be using this to try to clone, you know, and see if they come out?
And that's possible too.
You know, like stem cells or something like that.
Right.
True. Yeah, the amber kind of makes me feel like Jurassic Park. You know, like we're gonna,
right?
Right.
You're gonna have what was the old man's name? I forgot the old man's name from Jurassic Park.
Alan Grant or no wait.
No. The old man, the one who thought of Jurassic Park.
Gosh dang it.
I can't think of his name. But he's gonna show up there with the needle, and he's gonna drive the needle through the amber, and he's gonna pull out the blood.
Which I mean, that's possible because colors are used to in film.
John
and stuff
Hammond.
Like that that's it.
There you go.
Is to emote memory out of you. So
right.
Yeah,
could be what that is.
True.
I was just thinking that this was maybe the way Palpatine survived later.
Right.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Trash Your Mama TV's thinking this is going to incorporate it into the Ahsoka series. Isn't the Ahsoka series going to take place further on, though?
Should take place around the Mandalorian because she's still looking for Ezra.
For Ezra, right? So then that takes way after Return of the Jedi.
for Ezra and Grand Admiral.
Nobody got my stab at the worst line.
What was that?
Somehow Palpatine survived. That's why I said somehow.
Everybody survives.
Right?
Yeah, nobody dies
Nobody
in Star
dies.
Wars.
Nope.
Somebody dies forever.
Or Marvel.
I did like the fact that they took Leia's clothes and kind of made them like you kind of got reminiscent of her clothes. You know,
From Return of the Jedi, from
Bespin.
the Bespin, right?
yeah.
I like this character, Tala. I did not like this scene where she's helping Kenobi. It's like she's straight up talking loudly in front of other people.
Dude. Yeah.
And dude even looked over and was just like, yo, what are you doing? You know?
Hey, Ben, keep it going, Ben. Don't worry about it, Ben. Nobody can see me, Ben.
She's a bad spy.
Come on, dude.
She's a horrible spy.
Yep.
Right.
She kills the guy and she like leaves him back there, you know?
Right.
She don't even try to hide the
Nobody
body.
could've walked there, yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my wife were watching earlier, and she's like, "Just out in the open, talking like that, huh?"
Yeah.
Right?
Oh man, that was a trip. This reminded me of episode 1.
Yeah, the rebreather.
Yeah.
The Gungans.
Yeah, with the Gungans.
Although, so your ass is going to jump in a water planet. You don't know what is down there that can eat your ass.
Right?
Right?
Right.
Yeah. Well, you know, Qui-Gon did say there's always a bigger fish, so he figured.
We do the same thing in Florida, though.
Yeah, I don't.
There's like sharks everywhere.
Apparently, that's the same. The Inquisitorius headquarters is where the game takes place. From,
It is the same.
Jedi Fallen
Yeah,
Order.
Jedi Fallen Order.
and the character does the same swim and everything in there.
Yep, and there's the same, pretty much same ending too, where he lets water into the tunnel.
Yeah.
And they destroy that hallway.
Yeah, that was cool when he got the lightsaber out though. He started to deflect things and everything. I was like, yeah, man, get back into it.
I kind of felt that. I don't know. I go back to what Frankie says. It's editing and cutting and splicing correctly. I do feel there was one scene that Obi-Wan was just holding his lightsaber like this. He wasn't doing anything. He was just holding it like this, and he blocked all the shots. And I'm like, who edited this? It was terrible.
Right.
But that's just me.
Cuts would save it.
What do you think about the new Purge Trooper? I like that. That's cool.
I wish they would have given a better close-up view so we could have seen it. You know, did it look like the airborne mask or
No, it's a little different. It looks more like a little bit of a stormtrooper vibe, but it's got kind of like the Inquisitor helmet look. Like here, there's a it's got the lens here.
Yeah, I see that.
Mm.
It is pretty dark.
You'll get a better look at it tomorrow when Sideshow releases a pre-order for it that'll arrive.
Yeah,
Right.
you know that's coming.
Cybercraft is painting some new helmets tonight.
Did you guys suspect where she was gonna put that tracker?
Yeah.
No, you thought
out.
that?
Yeah, because whenever she had grabbed it and then she mentioned it.
Oh yeah. When
then.
But I didn't. When they escaped, I had an issue about the escape until she brought up the whole thing of the tracker. Then I was like, okay, you know, kind of Empire Strikes Back thing.
But even that doesn't make any sense because it's like, okay, so you're saying you let them go, but yet all of that happened.
Had to make it believable, Frankie.
Yeah,
My issue with this scene here though is the snow speeders movement. Like they were hovering and
like
shooting.
Yeah,
like toys.
The hover.
Like helicopters or something. And I'm like,
I felt like I was playing, the toys with my cousin again and bringing in the ships. And he's like, they can't do that. You can't make them do that.
Well, who said they can't do that?
well,
I guess
them.
it just seemed weird.
The only time we've seen them is when they take off from Hoth and they're flying through the air.
And if that's
When
all
they
you
take off,
you can't see what
take
they
off like
do.
that. Yeah, we don't see them float in the air and then take off. If they would have floated in the air in Hoth, I would have been like, all right, now I could believe this. You know?
I mean, they obviously have VTOL, so they can do that.
Maybe I guess.
Yeah.
These are gonna have to have it.
My thought of it is kind of like they do strafe runs. You know, like it'd be weird like to see the X-wing come to like a full stop and just start shooting something.
They can too.
I know, but it just seems kind of weird to do it. I don't know why.
The other thing is,
It's all fake, guys.
the other thing is,
It ain't real.
God dang it,
Star Wars is real, man.
Let the guy in?
I don't even know you anymore, Evan.
The other, he's been smelling his own spice. The other thing I had is you got a pilot, and you got where my boy Dak was in the back. Available, right?
Yes.
Now you got 4 people in there. You got Leia, you got Obi-Wan, and you got the chick spy and the pilot. And like, how do they fit? Who's
and they never showed that. They're all like,
right.
Yeah.
This is a cargo ship now.
I'm letting her go.
Exactly.
Well, they did fit Pork. No, I guess Porkins wasn't in that one. Sorry.
Porkins was dead.
They showed Leia in the trunk.
Yeah, there's that scene there that it looks weird.
Unnatural. Yep.
Her feet should be more
Should have been dangling down some more.
Yeah.
She should have been squirming, a little bit like.
But right before that, when they show him walking down the hallway, it's like, oh, somebody's about to get it.
Yeah.
Is that a platform behind her?
Where?
It's part of the base. Yeah, that's part.
Part of the base.
Those round things. Yeah.
Yeah.
George, the snow speeder thing in Empire. Whenever the guy's finding Luke and Han out there. He passes them up and he does like this and watches the entire time. If it hovers, you stop right there and just land.
Exactly. See? So it's like my mind thinks that this thing does strafing runs. It doesn't do.
Yeah, the physics are not consistent.
Yeah.
Moving on.
They had to make adjustments for the cold weather on Hoth.
Look, if Ice Cube's son could have at least said we've modified these.
Oh yeah.
I would have been like, okay.
What do you think about Ice Cube's son casting? You like him in the series, or does it feel weird?
Who?
Ice Cube's son.
I didn't know who he was.
You didn't know who he was?
Yeah.
And he looks just like Ice Cube.
I did say he looks familiar, but I didn't know who he was.
Oh, okay. All right. Now I know which one you're talking about.
Great. So
because a lot of people were thinking like he could be cast as somebody else, and maybe even as Quinlan, which I was like, no, he's no Quinlan Voss, but.
No, he's no Quinlan Voss. But I do want to see more of him, though. I hope that he has a little bigger role than just what they showed there.
Yeah.
This scene, I think, could have been fixed if they just kept it kind of like what they did in A New Hope, where they did a little closer shot from the front of her and not show her dangling from the side like that.
Yeah.
That could.
I think he should have roughed her up.
Yeah. Hit him a couple of times, right?
One other issue is when they're running down the corridor and the glass starts breaking. And he uses the force to, hold the glass, and then they continue to run. How in the world were they able to go through that door just in the nick of time? Like,
because there was no water when they crossed over.
That's Star Wars.
Yeah,
that's Star Wars.
Use the force.
Yes, that's how the force works.
That's like my grandmother. It's a Star Wars.
Like slap her around a little bit, and then like should have grabbed some of those lightsabers off the stand and had them pointing at her.
Oh, that would have been good.
That would have been cool.
I like that.
She got the Leia outfit on there.
Yeah, the white outfit, and then
I can't wait to get this droid. I hope I can make the eyes glow red like that.
I got on pre-order, guys.
Oh yeah, I ordered 2 of them.
I got 2 also.
I was kind of bummed with the escape, though, guys. I'll be honest with you.
With the what?
With the escape, with the 4-legged man that he just walked right.
Oh yeah, what was up with that? And nobody saw that.
Yeah,
nobody saw that. Like, what the hell, guys? I'm like, come on. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Move along.
It's like the old 2 people in a horse thing.
Yeah.
It would have been better if he was carrying her, and her hands were sticking out, or maybe if he kept doing like force, over there. People just kept turning around. I don't know, but that whole thing was the 4-legged man. Nah,
yeah.
Well, it's quite obvious that stormtroopers obviously missed the obvious as well.
Dude, nobody hit him. Nobody hit him. And when they were running, I'm talking about the escape. When they were running on the platform and the ships were coming, and the ships finally came in and they were all firing. There's 2 people shooting that you need to hit, and 2 big old ships, and nobody hit the 2 people. Come on,
right?
Nah.
Well, you have to excuse the stormtroopers because you can't see crap in those helmets. Nothing.
First-hand knowledge right here.
From a real stormtrooper.
Yeah. Tunnel vision.
This scene was cool.
The parallel was really nice.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And it's cool that they did that with Obi-Wan, because you can't dispute it from the original trilogy, because you don't ever see.
Right. Yeah. I say, I mean, I feel like when I listen, because I've seen people make the comments about how horrible this is. Some people have said that it's worse than the sequel trilogy.
Whatever.
Not just Boba. Some people have said it's worse than the sequel trilogy, and
They're crazy.
And I feel like it isn't bad. I like it. There's things about it that make me laugh, like that whole laser gate scene. Even though the stormtrooper got cut in half, I'm like, why did he need to shoot it, to walk through it? I totally agree with you when people said that. Yeah, and that could have been fixed with some CGI. Just make some higher walls or something, So give us a reason why he did it. But yeah, there's parts of it that are a little, like you said, you got to suspend disbelief. But I think overall the story's cool. I'm having a good time with it.
Enjoyed it.
I mean, I'll ask you guys, because you guys are all real fans. Would you want the continuation of Disney's, Star Wars, to constantly tap on characters that we already know, that haven't established? Like Obi-Wan's a big character. He's like the Wolverine. Like, you don't want to know his past, because once you did, he's no longer, he's no longer mysterious, and kind of like, I don't want Yoda. Don't touch Yoda. I don't want to see anything about Yoda. I got baby Grogu, and I'll take care of him. But don't give me a Yoda tapping or somebody else like that, because I think you're kind of treading on thin ice with the fandom, because a lot of people are going to say this is bullcrap. Or if you have something new like The Mandalorian, where he kind of looks like Boba, he's not Boba, but he is in the same, idea of what the original Boba Fett was supposed to be like. And here he is. He's like the number one thing. We all love, the Mandalorian. He came and saved the book of Boba Fett from total disaster. And me as a fan, I would like, hey, let's tap into somebody that we don't know, or we have very, very minutes. Like, I would take a Quinlan Boss series over, don't give me another Jedi that I know like that. Don't give me a well-known guy.
I can agree with that.
I can agree with that. Except that Book of Boba Fett was not a total loss. It was.
Right.
I
can agree with that.
Frankie.
The book
Just
of
let
Boba
it out.
Fett had a lot of cool scenes in it, but that was it. But
the Mando stuff was good.
Yeah, the end when he was sitting on the throne of Jabba's palace, that was it. To me, that's the end of Book of Boba Fett. That was the beginning and the end. And I think I'm with Frankie. Everything else was a dream. It was in the back of the tank.
Nightmare.
Frankie still needs a hug from Boba Fett.
He's like,
I mean, I think overall they're doing Kenobi some good justice.
Yeah.
But I agree with what Ralph is saying. It's like I would like to see something new versus continually, rehashing our old characters.
And don't give me anything in the new trilogy. Nothing.
Yep. Either go way back or jump forward.
Yeah, go way back.
Where you can have little mentions of things, like you can have reference points of, like, there's a, say, well, while they're talking, there's a battle in Yavin going on right now or something. It's some kind of reference point. But other than that, get away from it all. What's
next? A story about Lobot where he had ears.
When he had ears.
Dora wants to know when we're gonna get a hello there from Obi to Vader. The next fight between Obi-Wan and Vader better be Obi-Wan better have his game together, man.
Yeah.
They said there's supposed to be a badass lightsaber fight.
That's what Kennedy said.
Because I'm telling you, if it ends and that was it,
dude, that was one of the things at Celebration that I thought was hilarious. So when Evan and I were in line for, I think it was Orly, when we were in line for Orly, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau came on stage, right? The whole arena erupted. It was like Michael Jordan came out there, man. It was great. It was awesome. Then they brought out Kathleen Kennedy like an hour later. All you heard was like, yay! It was
the people that they paid.
Yeah.
Okay, here's $20. All right.
No, they had the speaker going. They had the speaker screams and yells and the claps and everything, the fake stuff.
Yeah, the stuff from Family Ties. Yay! Yeah.
Right.
Look,
there you go. That's what they had. That sounds just like them.
Kathleen Kennedy.
But yeah, she did say that there's supposed to be a badass lightsaber scene, and I think there kind of has to be, because if this is the last time that he fights Vader, you got to tie in that
Right.
Yes, when last I met you, you were I was but the learner. Now I am the master. You know. Yeah. So he's got to get his ass whooped. You know. And,
one more time.
One more time.
Sorry, Anakin. You're about to get your ass handed to you again.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to have to tie into what we're anticipating is Liam showing up as Qui-Gon Jinn to speak to Obi-Wan, to remind him of his teachings, to remind him of his trials when he was a young Padawan, when he taught the boy and said, you're going to have to leave that emotion on the back and you're going to have to face them, because that's what he literally tells Luke later on. You have to face Darth Vader. I faced him, you know, and I survived, but I sacrificed myself for you and Leia to escape because I knew something greater was going to happen. And, you know, the little things that they're doing with the T-16 Skyhopper, Princess Leia's outfits were tie into the future Princess Leia and stuff like that. And even the callbacks to Padme, they're doing a very good job with that stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not, you know, clowning on them or anything like that, but there are some things that I think you kind of need to leave alone. You know, don't touch it.
That's funny. I love the fact that Leia decided to hold the hand of the person that she screamed "stranger danger" in the previous episode. She got over it, man.
Yeah.
When they take you from being tortured, it kind of changes your opinion.
Yeah, right.
Right.
And the fact that he rescued her when she was told that nobody was coming, you know.
Right, right.
And that he was alive because she lied to him.
She lied to him, right? Supposed to be
She
burned.
lied, yeah.
See what Thor wrote?
What Thor wrote?
Kathleen Kennedy's appearance was filmed in front of a semi-live audience.
Yeah, it's true. There was people like walking the other direction. It's like when the others came on, it's like everybody was flocking there. I almost even left my line to go in that line and go and see what was going down.
Yeah, I think Willow got a bigger audience than like
KK did. Yeah, definitely. That was cool.
You know what? Davis. You guys were there. I know they announced this whole new movie with the director of Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Taika,
yeah.
Yeah, and they're saying 2023.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to go in any of those panels because it was like freaking hard.
It's a lottery, man. It sucked.
You gotta have the force to get into that.
More than that, have some money
or know somebody.
Yeah,
have the Jedi Night Pass.
Yeah,
pay $1,000 for the pass.
I mean, that's great for the people that went in there, but they should record that stuff and then release it later, like on the Star Wars.
Well, they did for most of the stuff, but like for Mandalorian season 3 trailer, they didn't show it to us yet. That was given to those guys.
Yeah, I would like to see the Ahsoka stuff because
the Ahsoka
Sabine is coming, and obviously they're going to tie in Rebels really good. I saw the screen grab somebody had of the portrait of the painting that Sabine had done in the animated format, and now it's in a live action, and they use kind of like the same portrait drawing, which is great. And
I'm looking forward to seeing Sabine live. That's going to be great.
Sabine live is going to be a real nice addition. And again, they're tapping into Mandalorian culture here. Another one.
They got her cast already too, don't they?
I'm sorry.
For what?
Sabine Wren.
Yep, you got her cast already.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we saw her on stage. Yeah.
Yeah, she was there.
Oh, that's cool.
It was a good time, man. Celebration was awesome. Other than me being like drugged up most of the time.
Zombie George, yeah.
Yeah. I had my moments. But I was mostly on spice. So
there you go.
I felt so bad, bro. It's just like, there's people coming up to me to say hi and everything, and I didn't even want to give him dap or anything like that, but I'm thinking, man, whatever I got going on is gonna get passed on to you. So let me just keep my distance and have my mask on the whole time. So
everybody's like, that George is a dick, man.
Right? I was gonna go back and say, yo, he didn't even give me the time, bro.
He didn't give me the time, and he's gonna go back and get a tape measure.
Yo, the before I get to the giveaway, the signings, right? I really was expecting what Eben told me, that we were gonna go there and they were just gonna sign it and walk off. Dude, Amy Allen, Orly Shoshan, I think her name was, and Sam Witwer, yo, they were awesome. They were awesome. Yeah.
Not Katie Sackhoff though. I got what I expected, like 1 second. That's it.
Yeah.
What was it? It was like, bye.
Hi. Next.
Wow. Oh man.
She was fast.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she was backed up too because she kept slipping her schedule. It went from an 11:40 signing to like 4 o'clock.
Wow, that's a big jump.
So she had a huge backup.
No. But Sam was like super cool. I wish I would have been able to take a picture with him, man. I wanted him to do the video and be like, Kenobi! You know, like that. I would have been like, yo, that would have been the intro to my video.
Yeah, but he took a picture of your plaque, though. He loved
did.
that thing.
Yeah, he was cool, man. He was really cool.
What you got to do is get these guys to do your voicemail next time you
Yes.
You know, like, hey, here's my phone, and just do a recorded message.
That would be awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have reached the Mandalorian.
No need to say sorry, Jeff.
What did Jeff say?
He's like, sorry, Evan, because I was getting his Katie Sackhoff signature.
Oh, that was his. Yeah, that's right.
And then she did it in blue.
She did it
and then
in
she
blue.
was only signing in blue. And I was like, what the hell?
Orly wanted to do it in blue also. She's like, hey, most people do it in blue. I was like, do it in black. Like, I want to see it. So.
Oh, I saw who posted in the chat the Ewan McGregor signature.
Oh,
the one that's chicken scratch.
Yeah, I know.
2 letters.
Hey, Ewan,
secondary person.
I think you're an awesome actor. I think you're doing a great job with Kenobi. Improve on your signature, brother. I'm like, that signature. Wow, you can't even read that. It looks like 2 M's.
EM, yeah.
So
I was like, oh no.
Hey, I got the same initials.
I paid $300 for that, and I got 2 lines or 3 lines.
And you guys realize that his daughter was in there selling spice.
Yeah.
No shit.
You make the Spice Runners Lounge shirt with her face on it, like ding. You know, like,
that's funny.
The best spice in the galaxy.
That's funny. All right, let's do a giveaway.
Let's do it.
Let me bring this back on here. All right, guys. So like I said at the beginning of the stream, the 6,000 subscriber giveaway was not claimed. So that means that one of you guys here in the chat right now, we got 45 people in the chat right now. One of you guys are going to be the winner of a 1/6 scale Darth Vader from Sideshow. Free shipping in the U.S. If you're outside of the U.S., I'm going to cover up to $50 in shipping. So, okay? All you got to do is in the chat right now, you're going to type hashtag Vader. And you can see that it's all in lowercase too. All right, Scott.
We need music.
I can play some music unless George has some music lined up.
No, you got it, bro. You got it. I don't even have it loaded on my thing yet. I got this really expensive tool that I haven't even loaded any music with. I got to get to it. So what do we do?
Hashtag Vader.
Start it now. Hashtag Vader. Get them started now, and then we wait like a minute or two. Get everybody.
Probably wait for people.
Yeah, let people type it in.
All right. Don't spell it wrong.
Yes, don't spell it wrong. Vader.
Hey, you'll have to do this again too, because I got that Obi-Wan poster to give away.
True. We'll do that. We'll do that on the next live stream. Not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. You gonna be around?
The one after that. No, I'll be.
The one after that.
I'll be in Virginia.
All right, we'll do that one on the one after that. We have giveaways for almost every one of our live streams. You hear that, guys? We're having giveaways on live streams.
Yeah.
That means tune in.
Yes.
That means you got to be present to win.
You don't know which one it's going to be, though. That's the trick.
Skip your daughter's recitals and come to the show. Sorry.
It says hashtag George isn't a bad man at SWC.
Oh, thanks.
That was from Thor.
Thanks, Thor.
Looks like it's slowed down, man.
I think it's slow down a little bit. I think Scott wrote it in a couple times to make sure he gets more chances.
Dude, I almost wrote it in.
Stuff in the ballot box.
Hashtag Zombie George.
Yeah, right.
General Kenobi posted that zombie video, and he got over 1 million views on TikTok.
No shit.
Yeah.
Really? With the stormtroopers?
Yeah, the con.
Yeah, those were cool.
Yeah.
I filmed those guys. I didn't even put them up. That's dope.
Hey, you could have had 1 million views.
Damn. Missed out.
Zombies.
You didn't have to shake your butt to do it.
I know, right? All right. I think we're good, right? All right.
Yeah, it looks like it slowed down.
So you start collecting comments. And I got to hit draw, right?
Yep.
Wow, 23 entries.
3.
Okay. Just hit draw and then it starts to go, right?
Yep.
All right, so let's do it.
So there's 24 of y'all that.
Ooh, Jorge Ortiz.
Jorge.
It was almost flex.
It was almost.
Man,
flex.
I would have crapped my
It was
pants
almost
if it
flex.
was
Yo, that thing stopped for a second on flex. I was like, whoa, again?
Hashtag almost flex.
All right, Jorge, you still in here, man? I can't believe only 23 people wrote and we have 47 people watching.
I don't think they're fans.
Somebody probably is not paying attention. The half of the people aren't paying attention. And then when they come back and watch it, they'll be like, shit.
Oh, shit.
You know?
Right.
God dang it. That's when the wife called him. He's there.
There he is.
There he
Right there.
Jorge Ortiz.
Claimed. Nice. Congrats, Jorge.
Congrats, bud.
Jorge Ortiz.
All right, dude. I just put my email in the chat right now. Shoot me an email with your address and everything, and I will get with Jeff, and we'll get that sent out to you.
I'm
All right. I'm gonna get a bunch of emails now. I'm Jorge.
Yeah.
I'm the real Jorge Ortiz.
Must present driver's license.
Yeah, right. Show me a picture.
Right.
Or you're gonna
If I get a bunch of emails like that, I'll do that.
You're gonna get a bunch of emails with feet pictures. Is what you're gonna get.
Show me a picture.
Yeah, there it is.
The measuring tape, right?
The measuring tape.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
I always
Making
keep it
Sean
close
happy
by.
right now.
I know, right? Yo, Sean's awesome, bro. I gotta have him on the show one day.
Hell yeah.
All right. So moving forward, we're gonna have Kenobi episodes every Wednesday, just talking about the latest episode until the end of the show, and then we'll go back to our normally scheduled programming until the next Star Wars show. When's the next Star Wars TV show coming after this one? Is it Ahsoka?
Yeah. It's either
Mandalorian
or
No,
Bad
it's-
Mandalorian's in February.
Batch.
Yeah.
Bad Batch.
It'd be Bad Batch.
That Bad Batch trailer was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Yo, I'm just looking at Hot Toys coming out with some Republic Commandos. That's what I want.
Andor.
Andor.
I'm a little mad with Hot Toys right now. I don't want to buy nothing just yet.
I'm purging my Hot Toy collection.
Dude, those clone troopers got me pissed off, bro.
Dude, we were talking about it.
How are you gonna make the freaking clone trooper with a damn bike and only the bike?
You
That
can
thing's
make-
like
right?
this.
You
Hey,
can make
Epic,
any
really?
clone trooper, but why did you have to make Appo with it? Why did you have to make Commander Appo with that bike?
They could have made it separately, man, and or make one with one bike and make one trooper separately. You know,
Yeah, or
So-
or give a regular 501st,
So-
trooper with a bike. So that way, hey, you got the bike, you got a trooper, but it's a regular one. But you made the commander, and it's like, no.
now I gotta buy 2 bark speeders for the channel, bro.
That was a stupid choice.
Whatever. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I don't even remember how to end the episode because it's been so long since I've done the live stream.
Better just shut down. Boom.
Like
Go
and
to
subscribe.
Yeah, I'm having a brain fart right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys are enjoying Kenobi. Tune in next Wednesday for another episode where we talk about the show, and then following Sunday is going to be the next live stream for Star Wars Church, which we may or may not have a giveaway. Never know. Tune in. Until then, may the Force be with you. See ya.
Peace.
Peace.